After 3 alligators showed up on the loose in Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is now considering legislation to regulate exotic animals as pets. Right now, gators are not outlawed by the city or the state, and they're pretty easy to buy, but does that mean that you should? Our next guest is here to tell us what we need to know. We want to welcome reptile expert Henry from the Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium, and you even brought a gator with you.
We did. Now, you know, us having it is different than you having it.
That's very true, yes, because you know what to do with one.
Right, and they grow, this animal could grow to be 12 feet, and people don't think about it. You know, here's an animal that's about 18 months old, and you're looking at 55-year life.
Holy cow, 55.
People can't make a commitment to marriage for 55 years.
That is true.
So, you know, you want to have a pet.
It looks like he's laughing. He closed his eyes.
Right. He got the
He's
joke.
He's heard my joke before.
So this is Mork. How big will Mork get?
So potentially 10 to 12 feet. And we have Otis at Kids Kingdom in the zoo, and Otis is about 12 feet long.
Wow.
And it was hatched in 1990.
So does a 12-foot long alligator, is that an alligator that would eat a person?
Oh, it's certainly possible to cause severe damage, and in the wild, an animal like that would have the potential for killing you, maybe not consuming you.
Right. I assume in the zoo, even though they're used to being fed, the handlers have to be super careful. You can never take anything for granted.
Yeah, like with Otis, we do go in with them, and we try to anticipate, you know, based on our knowledge of animal behavior, on how to move and how to, you know, so not to startle them. And if you convey through your body language to the animal what you're doing, a lot of times they'll let you be. But there's always that time that you make the wrong move, or they don't understand what you're trying to do, and they feel threatened. And, you know, animals can bite for a lot of reasons, and feeling threatened could be one of those.
I have never been this close to an alligator, even though it's just a baby, but I'm looking inside of its mouth, and I don't know if we can show the camera, which camera we're on right now.
There? Oh, okay.
Inside of its mouth, it's so light, like a light pink, but there's no back of the throat. You can't see, like, where does the food go in?
So that's an adaptation they have living in a water environment. So if you were an animal,
turn it to this camera right here so people can see
if you were,
look in there.
If you were an animal that he was going to try to eat, and he pulls in a raccoon, think of them as being larger, pulls them into the water, they do a death roll, and they try to drown the animal. They can drown. These animals can drown. So they close off the back of their throat, their glottis, and when they go to eat, if they were actually to pull off a hunk of the food,
Wait, you blow on him to get him to open his mouth.
He will go up to the surface and eat the food up at the surface and go back down and rip off another piece, but he closes off the back of that throat so he doesn't take in water.
I see.
He has lungs just like we do.
Oh, wow.
He's not a fish. He's not adapted to breathing in the water, so that's his adaptation.
And you were saying even this little guy, if you stuck your finger too close, you might get a little bite.
He'll bite you. I mean,
He hates you, Henry.
No, he likes me.
I'm just kidding.
He has needle-like teeth that it wouldn't cause you any severe damage. It'd feel like you got.
Okay, don't do anything
Don't
bad.
do, yeah, we don't have it.
But you blew on him to get him to open his mouth. That's a little trick,
I don't know why,
or that's
but
just a thing
it
you
works
have
for
with
me.
Mork?
It might be I need a breath mint. I'm not sure.
Oh my God, well, he's fascinating to look at. And do you use him as one of your education animals?
We have 2 of them, Mork and Mindy, that they use for education. So as they get larger, they go back to a retirement home down in Florida, down in St. Augustine, and so they send out a couple other young ones. So it's safe to use around kids.
Right. Fantastic.
All right.
And you know, as legislation is necessary, because there are people that are getting animals that are dangerous, not just alligators.
Right.
They're getting venomous snakes and
things like that we don't need making a home here in Western Pennsylvania.
you know, they could be dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, and City Council is taking a look at that. But thank you, Henry, for being with us.
We appreciate
Bringing
it.
Mork. And we're not done with you, Henry. Stay with us, because Henry will be back later this hour with another creature to share with us, very different kind of creature. And he will also tell us about some events coming up at the zoo this summer, so you don't want to miss that.